Hey, y'all. This is my other cat, Bobby, if you've ever seen him. He's a good boy. He's a big, handsome, sweet baby. And I love him dearly. Look at this regal motherfucker. Seriously. Alright. I will try to finish this. Okay, you can barely see it. I'm gonna try to finish the hat. Is hat, by the way. Okay. I'm gonna just put a few more things on it, and then I'm gonna sew up the hat. Yeah. And then I have some topics. I also have some art. I was doodling at work, and I have art. This one I did the day before. Hey. Hey. Okay. Kitty's rubbing his face on the thing. See? Okay, now, well, he's not now, of course. And I lost my shit. Okay. So, I did this 2 days ago. And then today, I did this. Hold on. I found colored pencils. Try to draw my coworker right there. And then, yeah, set of eyes, my OC, another OC right here. Trying so hard. Alright. I'm really struggling with this. This is mirrored. And then I tried to draw Rinka Konoe without her hair up. And then I just drew Mommy. But my pen started to run out at this point. So, yeah. Yeah. I see that it says 3 people up front, up the top. So yeah, I did shit. I'm really happy with this one. But oh yeah, also I forgot about this. I got bored and I started to draw like 18th through early 19th century fashion and even labeled them because I felt like it. Let's see, it's mirrored so it's difficult. 1830s. You can see it. Fuck it. I fucked up on this one. That's why it says a little fuck on the side. Haha. Oh yeah, I did the back as well. Scribble something out because it's important on it. More. I like this one. Okay. Let's try to finish this damn hat. Where'd my notes go? Oh no! There you are. Kitty's sitting on them. Yeah, I do. Hi. Okay, I know this is old news, but I still wanted to talk about it because I thought about it last night. Did y'all see Gillette's rebound after the toxic masculinity commercial? They just went super fucking hard in the other direction. It was so just shameless. It was crazy. Yeah. A loom is much easier because it has the nubs, and all you do is just. Actually, let me try to show you. So I take it from the back like this. I know you have to start. It's not hard to start. You just tie it off here at this little nub right here, and then you just start doing it. It's pretty easy, actually. Well, just like how you would start and how you would do this. Sorry, I'm a bad explainer. I'm gonna hold it from the back, and then I'm gonna take the bottom right here. I'm gonna just. There's little grooves also in this, so you can take the hook. Don't hook the top one. Flip it over. And that's just really basic. There's other things you can do where you can like take the top, stuff it down there, do a loop, do that thing. You don't need to do that complex. Because I'm just trying to finish this. Oh yes, but as I was saying about the what you doing, Katie? As I was saying about the Gillette commercial. Too big brain for me. Yeah, I mean, if you get my little set that came with it had instructions with pictures, so I don't know. I think if I can do it, anyone else can do it. But the rebound, I know this is really fucking old news, but I was just thinking about it. The commercial, after the toxic masculinity commercial, they switched to like a white family with a fence, not fence, with a yard and the think, baby, think. I'm blinking. Motherfucking house and a porch and looks like a dog, maybe. I don't remember. It was a good long time ago. But like American flag and just very like patriotic America, small town, and just y'all really trying. Like that was a big ass fucking flip. Like right after the toxic masculinity commercial, it's just like that is a shameless turnaround right there. Oh yeah, this is also another topic that, like, when it comes to art, when is it okay to trace? Now, fun fact, if you want some Southern Gothic lore, I was in advanced art for 3 years in my middle school, and I hated it. It made me hate art. I still don't really like art, but yeah. TLDR, we couldn't do anything for fun. Every single fucking thing was for competition, and it just was not fun. We had to compete with each other all the time. It took all the fun out of art, especially because our teacher was fucking batshit insane. And I still see her occasionally, and she's like a crazy fucking wine ant going around singing with her goddamn ukulele going, "Blah!" Just like, holy shit, bitch, leave. No one wants to hear your shit. Unless she comes in at work. I'm just like, I run and hide from her. I'm not going to lie. I don't like this woman. But back to what I was saying. I was in advanced art. And there was a video. It was like this big fucking scandal, I guess. But we did the duck stamp. And there was a video of this little girl who traced a picture of her father's photo and one doing that, and she was a little fucking girl, and we were all putting in our best, like putting in hours, literally like hours and hours of work. I knew this one kid, fucking photorealistic picture, put in literally over, I think, 60 hours in this over. That's probably lowballing it. I'm gonna say like 100 hours for this fucking picture. It was insane because there was a workshop after school and occasional ones on Yeah. But oh, what was it? Either way, fuck shit. It was not fun. We had to do everything for a competition, and this little girl. See ya. But oh, what was it? Oh, shit. Okay, little girl had copied her dad's photo, or I don't remember if it was like her dad's photo or if it was just one that's there. I don't know, but she fucking copied it, and we were outraged. We were like, burn her at the stake. We were not nice, middle schoolers, of course, but the thing is, that's not a bad thing. Well, if you take your own picture and you trace that, 100% awesome, fine. It's still art. It's still, photography is art. And then just tracing over it, that's like rotoscoping. It's 100% okay. It is still art. And anyone who tells you otherwise doesn't fucking understand art. I'm sorry. There's a lot of different mediums. But when it's stealing, when it's cheating, is when, like, a lot of people think it's cheating. No. You can trace. I'm sorry. Just don't fucking steal other people's art. That is the biggest thing. But let's see. I guess it could be kind of debated that it is cheating. But it's a very, they don't teach you this shit in your general art class. I'll say that, I guess. I don't know. I'm just talking on my ass at this point. Well, I always do, really. But it's not a bad thing, and it's not something that should always be encouraged, I'm going to say. But if you are drawing like people, for instance, do it. It will make it look better every single time. For instance, I'll have to show y'all some of the art I have in my dining room that I won in, I had the Scholastic one. I got honorable mention first time, and then I got a gold key. It's not like first place, second. It's gold key, silver key, bronze key, or whatever. No, it's not even bronze key. It's honorable mention. So I got like third place. But I got that, and then I got a blue ribbon at the local fair. Fun. But what was I going on this? God damn, I'm losing my train of thought so fucking bad. Alright, I hope this is long enough for a hat. I'm about to speed this shit up because I want this a little longer. So I had to trace a picture I took of myself, and it looks like me, but you can obviously tell that I kind of stylized a little bit, but I was in middle school. Oh boy, this is actually a fun thing. I do not like reading at all. I'm not a reader, and I think I would have been if I didn't go to fucking public school. Like, I remember as a kid, there was a couple books I really absolutely loved. Like, there was Rosebud Goes to Charleston. It was kind of like the little bull story, but adapted to the Low Country or something. I loved it, not only because it was just like pretty horse and roses, but it felt like it was local. I felt like it, I'm always big on like local tradition, family history, shit like that. And that's what I liked. But also local ghost stories, they were put in a book form and that we had to read as a kid. But generally, I don't like reading. I never, ever, it just doesn't click with me. Something about the light on the page makes my eyes hurt. Like, maybe I'm like very mildly dyslexic or something, because it seems like it kind of does this shit. Like, when I read a line of text, I feel like it has an aura around it. Like, I don't know, maybe I am dyslexic or something, but I don't like reading. It gives me a fucking headache. That, and after reading books, like after I finish a book and I close it, I am narrating in my head, and it's hard to get out of that. And I hate it. I hate that feeling when you're narrating your own thoughts like you're in a fucking novel. I absolutely hate that feeling. So I really don't like reading. And then everyone is like, "Oh, do audiobooks." It's like, I don't want to do that shit either. I don't think I have the attention span for it. And even if I do, I don't want to listen to it. Maybe I'm just a short attention span retard or something, but like, I've always said, I don't want to read books. I'd rather write them because I'm very picky. So many books are just a hit and miss for me. Like, maybe it's just because I've even read books outside of school, but manga I like. Maybe it's because it has pictures. I don't know. You never heard of dyslexia? Thought that was pretty well known. I'm sorry. But dyslexia, I've read, it's not like switching the letters around, or supposedly it's different for everyone, but shit if I know. I never got diagnosed. Because, oh yes, manga is great. In fact, on my shelf, I have the Hatsune Miku mix. I have Rose and Maiden volumes 1 through 5. I need to get the last 2. I have the Avatar, one of the Avatar The Last Airbender mangas that I got at a book fair when I was a kid, because that was the only thing. I meant the moving letters when reading. I'm sorry. I've tried to do a little bit of research on it because, like, it involves myself, but supposedly it's just a myth that it jumbles up the letters and you read it like one of those fucking Tumblr posts. You're lucky if you're able to read it. It's like, no, I think it's more of like a, not comprehension, but like eyesight thing. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I should pull up what I've read. I don't know. Regardless, I'm not a reader. And I think the biggest reason why is because fucking school. It's like, there's a lot of different videos talking about this, and I like to listen to them because it confirms my bias. But I don't want to read a book just to answer questions. I want to read a book to, like, I don't even understand the point of reading books. If I was going to read something, I want something informational. I would rather read a fucking encyclopedia than a goddamn fiction novel. Like, I get some things you can learn from, like, perhaps literary, like, with analogies and words, vocabulary and shit. But other than that, I don't want to read for entertainment because most of the time it's not going to be good. Just in my opinion. But maybe I just haven't found the right thing, and I get told that all the time. You just need to find something. It's like, well, I've looked and I don't like anything I found. Sorry. And it's honestly disappointing because you feel like you have to read. You feel like that's another thing. That's another reason why I don't like reading, because you feel like you're supposed to read all the time. Like, you feel like you're not smart if you don't like reading. I think I'm okay. I mean, I can tell you the fucking different shapes of dress through the 1800s, and I didn't get that in a fucking book. What is MW? Sorry. I'm retarded. I don't know. That's another thing I want to mention. If you try to make something like a joke in the comments, it's probably going to fly over my head, and I'm just going to go like, I don't get it. I read both a lot of nonfiction and fiction. Yeah. I prefer history. What's this? Oh, I don't even know any shit about it, honestly. I guess. Well, for one, first-person shooters aren't really my thing, especially ever since I've started to get really, really motion sick for no fucking reason. Minecraft made me motion sick, and that made me sad as hell. Skyrim is a little better, but first-person shooters just make me have a horrible, horrible headache right behind the eyes, and just I don't know if it's the light, I don't know if it's the flicker, I don't know if I need to like adjust the screen or some shit. But sorry, I can't give you any commentary on Modern Warfare because I have no idea. I'm not that big of a gamer, sorry to disappoint. I mean, some games I do like includes like Dante's Inferno. And okay, here's some funny shit. My boyfriend tried to introduce me to Fallout, and I tried to get into it, but there's something about it that just makes me deeply uncomfortable. I don't. Maybe it's just like the existential of, you know, like a world that's just burnt and unrecognizable. I don't know. Maybe it's something about living underground or like mutants. I just no. I think what it was that fucking intro scene where it comes out of the broken radio with that music, because that shit is the stuff of my nightmares. I think it was WALL-E or that animated movie 9. It had something similar. It was like a broken record player sounding at the end of the world, like so fucking apocalyptic. That shit makes my skin crawl. But then again, I am playing Dante's Inferno, which has fucking like I don't know how to put it other than like sluts that have like tentacle clips that come out and attack you, and unbaptized babies with hook hands that fight you. But it's a post-apocalyptic game that makes my skin crawl. I don't know. Yeah. I'm glad I'm not alone. Because I see Fallout as just a reskinned Skyrim. So if I like Skyrim, I feel like I'm on the same boat. And I know Skyrim is an old game, but I still dig right to this day. I still love Skyrim. And I love Serana. Oh, I hope I can finish this. All right. Let's get down to business. To defeat the Huns. Story time. Have you read The Divine Comedy? Yeah, I had to read a couple lines of it from in high school, but I still enjoyed it. I also had to read Purgatorio, I think, which is the part 1. I don't know, but I do like The Divine Comedy. I think it was pretty cool because it's like a bro. It's kind of like the Epic of Gilgamesh in just the tiniest way, because it's like a bro adventure, and it's essentially our main character is the narrator having a fanboy moment, living it up with his favorite author. That would be like if I went through a trip on that's like if I went through hell with Edgar Allan Poe. Like that's that's his fucking fanfic, and we learn it in schools, and I love this. So yes, I do like The Divine Comedy. And the game is pretty good too. And back when I did my MMD days, MMD Miku Miku Dance is a free animation software that a lot of weeaboos love. I think it's Metasequoia, where you can like manipulate and change models. I couldn't figure that shit out. But I downloaded the Dante model from the game. Thank you, DeviantArt, and all your scummy downloads. Giving my computer viruses left and right. The Dante model had a penis. And that surprised little 14-year-old me. But I remember in the game, like this was before I finished the game too. And at the end of the game, you after you finish defeating Satan, which also this is my favorite. The Divine Comedy has my favorite interpretation of Satan, which he is trapped in ice, and the more he beats his wings, the more stuck he is. And that's an amazing piece of storytelling right there. You know, amazing metaphor for the more you dig deeper, the more you're stuck, and like the more you fuck up, the more you keep going, the more you fuck up. And I think that's a good analogy. But by the way, in the game, Satan has a gigantic fucking donkey dick swinging between his knees, and it took me off guard so fucking bad when I first played it, because I'm just sitting there and I'm like, it's already distracting in the game because Dante has these tattoos that are like it looks like they're stitched into his skin, which like I'm too empathetic and I put myself in other people's shoes and I'm like, that looks painful. So I'm already looking at that, and then I see this thing flopping and I'm like, what is this? And I look between his goat legs and there's this goddamn dong just like this fucking like I had to pause the game and take a second. I had to take a breath because I was both laughing so fucking hard and just in shock and awe of what I just saw. And I remember when this game came out, I remember seeing it on the commercials and I was like, I want to play this game, because I'll never forget seeing Beatrice in the open, and it had Ain't No Sunshine by Bill Withers playing, and the ground split up like this, and she just went and like fell into hell, and then Dante just went, Shah! And just the motion, the animation was so beautiful for like 2006, and I was so pumped, and I didn't get the game until like 10 years later. So that's great. Wish fulfilled, I guess. Oh my god, that more video game stories. The time I went to con and got my ass kicked by this young girl at Project Diva. Now, Project Diva is a rhythm game. It's a Vocaloid rhythm game. And I consider myself pretty okay at it. I mean, I've gotten perfect scores before on easy mode. Sorry, Penguin Zero uploaded. But what was it? Oh yes, this girl kicked my ass from Project Diva. So it's not a competitive game or anything, but she just put me in my fucking place. I went to con with my friends, at the time friends, and I was the best Diva player in the game in the group, because I had the game at home, and sometimes we would like play in my house, and I was just automatically the best one, except for my friend Ben, who was in theater, who kicked ass at that fucking game. I don't know how, but so we went to the game room in the convention center, and they had this controller. By the way, they had the Japanese version, which is significantly harder than the American version. Very common, by the way. But if you're not a gamer, I assume most of you are, but so they had like this flat thingy with the buttons on the top instead of like an average controller, and I was like, oh, this is really neat. I want to try that. It looks like it's really easy. Bitch, it's not easy. And so I'm like waiting my turn to play the game, and I'm looking at this girl over her shoulder, and she is just murdering it. And I think she's like 12 or 14 years old, and she's just this little tiny girl just on the hard version and she's like playing the extreme level 2, and I'm just like, I'm 2-3 years older than you are, and you just handed my ass to me. And I didn't even play yet. So we all, like, I was just like, fuck my turn, you play some more, I want to watch. We all just gathered around her and was just in amazement. So yeah, that was fun. More con stories. This one involved Dance Dance Revolution. We at our local con, which is in Columbia, 2 hours away. Did I just dox myself? Well, they have these back-to-back DDR machines. There's only 2 of them, so everyone waits in line. And we were on this one. We couldn't figure out what the fuck was going on. It was just spamming out. And we were like, can someone help us out? This is not working. And it's just complete silence. No one's really, not really silence in the con ever, but no one's talking. And then this dude out of nowhere. One. I've considered it, but I am a broke gamer, and I only have a PlayStation 3. So, I don't know what it's on. Nor where. I'm not getting it at GameStop either. So. But as I was saying, this dude out of nowhere, he's wearing a maid's dress, like little short Asian guy with a bowl haircut and a maid dress. And he just jumps on and he's like skates his little vans across the DDR platform, and he fixes the game and he wanders off without a word. And we're like, thank you, stranger. Just like out of fucking nowhere, this guy just wanders up, fixes our games, and leave. Thank you, dude. Whoever the hell you are, random dude in a dress at con. And that's the magic of anime conventions. Things just happen like that. They are good and they are bad. Oh God. I remember I saw a classmate for the first time at con, and I knew she went to cons because she was another cosplayer that I was friends with. But I didn't recognize this bitch, and she is a goddamn Amazon. And he's actually the one I got my Kikyo and my Fua cosplay from. She was dressed as a fucking succubus demon bitch. I don't know, maybe like Femme Sebastian, I think. Red eyes. She's black as night. Big ass horns. Leather bondage and fishnets. She's in heels. And she's towering over me with her gigantic red eyes. And she's like, hey, what's up? And she has fangs. And it's like, you're scaring the shit out of me, bitch. I'm sorry. Like, I'm just not expecting it. It's very cool looking, but just when someone sees you from across the room looking like that and they come towards you, making eye contact, it's scary. I really got to get on with this. I got to finish it. I called the stream finishing the project, not waffling half the time and getting most of the way done. Okay. If you want to buy it for me, cool. Oh, did I mention? Okay, I'm gonna get hella sidetracked on this, but I got some big ass fucking yarn. It's big and soft and teal, the color of my bedroom walls, which y'all can't see, of course, but it's so fucking soft, and I'm gonna hand knit a blanket with it, and I'm gonna break it out in a second. And I got it at the same time I got this because Hobby Lobby was having a sale. Hella disappointed Hobby Lobby didn't have actually fucking anything for Halloween, but it's a fucking Christian place, so what am I fucking gonna expect? I mean, god damn it. Look at this beautiful shit. It is so lovely. I mean, I guess I'll do a basic tutorial. I'm not gonna go any... Bleh. So, what am I doing? Just... Hold on. Why am I fucking this up? Yes, I am new to this. But it is actually rather easy. Oh, my knees. Okay, loopy. Loopy. Loop. Loop. Keep going. That's just literally it. See, I'm a noob and I can do this. I literally started like 2 months ago. And this is just messy bullshit. All right, I gotta get out of this position. My knees hurt. Oh! Pain! Ah! Oh my god. Whoo, whoo, whoo. A bitch is hurting, y'all. Don't even laugh at this. All right. Ugh. Oh shit, I'm falling. Okay. Enough dicking around. Oh my god, my legs hurt. I'm very sorry for that. May or may not be under the influence. So, gotta finish this. All right, I'll save some more topics for the next time. One thing I kind of want to skirt out before, since pretty much no one's watching at this point. I kind of think Neil deGrasse Tyson is mildly autistic, and here's why. One, y'all remember the tattoo problem with the, like, he grabbed the lady's arm and he was like, "Where's Pluto?" Because she had the solar system tattoo. God damn, my brain is fried, man. Fuck. But I think that's a very Aspie moment where you just kind of grab someone not thinking about it. And then also he feels the need to tell everyone every single year that the Gregorian calendar, it has no significance in the celestial. Shut up, dude. No one cares. Your birthday doesn't fall on any fucking astrological event, and we still celebrate people's birthdays. Like, chill. Just that, and also the way he just, like, him on Joe Rogan. I saw him on Joe Rogan, a clip of him the other day, and just the way he interrupted Joe, I'm like, oh man, Joe looked like he's about to slap the dog shit out of him. So, yeah, that's my mini rant on, I think, Neil deGrasse Tyson. You see, that's why I think he's kind of autistic. Like, I think he's on the spectrum just a little touch. I don't know. He might be an autistic savant. I've heard that's a harmful stereotype, but I don't give a shit. That's like the Asians are good at math stereotype. It's like, yeah, it's still a positive one. Might be negative in the long run, but where am I going with this bullshit? Regardless, I gotta finish this. Why am I slurring? I'm retarded. Okay. This might be big enough. Everything is black, lol. Yeah, my whole closet is dark. Except for that one sweater. Because I got it from my grandma. Okay, bye.